How gossip and drama are secretly keeping you broke. What if I told you that most people pay a hidden tax every single day? It's not from the government, it's not even the bank fees. It's the tax that quietly steals nearly 2.5 hours from you every single day. Research has shown that the average employee spends 2 hours and 26 minutes per day stuck in what's called emotional waste. You know what that is? That's gossip, office politics, and pointless drama. That adds up to over 12 hours a week. That's more than 600 hours a year you've just thrown away. This isn't just lost time, it's a massive invisible leak in your financial life. And today, we're going to find those leaks and plug it for good. The hidden tax you didn't realize you were paying. Look, we all know about income tax, property tax, and sales tax. We see those numbers on our pay stubs and receipts, so we budget for them. But the most dangerous costs in life are always the ones we don't see. And this drama tax, it's the ultimate hidden fee on your success. It's the cost of every minute you spend complaining about a coworker instead of sharpening a new skill. It's the price for every hour you waste scrolling through celebrity drama instead of building your side hustle. Let's make this real. 2.5 hours a day. If your time is worth $20 an hour, that's $50 gone. Just like that. That's over $1,200 a month. It's nearly $15,000 a year. Think about that. That's a down payment on a house. That's an entire investment portfolio. It's the seed money for a business you've been dreaming about. And you're basically handing that money over, not for anything valuable, but for the cheap, temporary buzz of a juicy story. This isn't just for office workers. It's the neighbor you're complaining about, the family member you spend an hour discussing on the phone, the online drama you get stuck into. It all adds up. And this tax doesn't just take your money. It takes away your single most valuable asset, your focus. What you spend your time, energy, and brain power on is what you get more of in life. Invest it in drama, you get more drama. Invest it in growth and you get more growth. It's that simple. The productivity drain. Your most valuable asset is leaking. Let's talk about that lost time, because the phrase time is money is a cliche for a very real reason. Every single moment you spend tangled up in gossip is a moment you are not spending on activities to build your wealth. You're literally pulling your brain power away from what actually moves the needle in your financial future. Think about your goals for a second. Do you want a promotion? Do you want to start a business? Learn to invest? All these things demand focus, dedicated effort. They require what's called deep work. But deep work is impossible when your brain is cluttered with negativity and noise. In fact, research from Texas A&M University found that just being on the receiving end of negative gossip leads to stress and lowers concentration. It literally follows you home, messes with your sleep, and makes it impossible to unplug. So, how can you possibly focus on a complex project, write brilliant code, or craft a killer business proposal when a part of your mind is still stuck replaying a pointless, negative conversation? The truth is, you can't. You're operating at a fraction of your real potential. The lost productivity is a direct hit to your income, leading to missed deadlines, sloppy work, and being passed over for those big opportunities. Imagine two people. Same job, same skills. Person A spends 2 hours a day complaining, gossiping, and getting stuck into office drama. Person B uses those same 2 hours to take an online course, network with leaders in their field, and even just rests and recharges so they are 100% for the next day. Who do you think gets the promotion? Who builds a foundation for wealth while the other is building a foundation for resentment? The answer is obvious. The drama tax isn't just about time you waste today. It's about the future you sacrifice tomorrow. The mindset trap. How negativity rewires your brain for poverty. This is where it gets really serious, because the cost of drama goes way beyond just lost time. It actually rewires your brain for poverty mindset. Every time you gossip or complain, you're practicing the art of being a victim. At its core, gossip is all about blaming someone else. You're focused on what they did wrong what's unfair, and why things are happening to you. This reinforces a victim mentality, which is the belief that you're not in control of your life, and a victim can never be wealthy. Building wealth requires ownership mindset. It demands that you take total responsibility for your results, that you focus on the solutions instead of the problems, and that you look for opportunities instead of obstacles. It gets worse. Science shows that complaining physically changes your brain. Research from Stanford University revealed that complaining can actually shrink your hippocampus. That's the part of your brain that is used for critical problem solving and creative thinking. Let me say that again. Complaining can literally cause brain damage. It makes it harder for you to think your way out of the very problem you're complaining about. It also floods your body with the stress hormone cortisol, which clouds your judgment. You are literally making yourself less intelligent and more stressed out just by participating in drama. Your brain loves shortcuts, so the more you complain, the easier it becomes to complain until that negativity becomes your default setting. You start seeing the world through a lens of criticism and you attract people who do the same. This isn't pop psychology, it's neuroscience. With every conversation, you're either wiring your brain for success or for failure. The social cost, burning bridges to opportunities. Wealth isn't built alone in a cave. It's built through relationships, trust, and collaboration. You've heard it before. Your network is your net worth, and absolutely nothing destroys a network faster than gossip. I mean, who do you really trust? Who would you recommend for a life-changing opportunity? The person known for their integrity and positive attitude, or the person who always stirs up drama and talks about people behind their backs? When you gossip, you might get a temporary feeling of connection with the person that you're talking to, but you're sending a much louder message to everyone else. I am not a trustworthy person. People will make a mental note. If you're talking to them about others, you're most certainly talking about them to others. That destroys the single most important currency in business and in life: trust. That loss of trust has real financial consequences. It means you won't be considered for a leadership role. Potential mentors will keep their distance. Great collaborators will hesitate to partner with you. You quickly become a professional liability. A reputation as a gossip will close doors to opportunities you never even knew existed. If you're ready to stop paying this hidden tax and start investing in yourself for real, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. This channel is all about giving you the tools to build real wealth, and it all starts with clearing out the noise. The solution? How to stop paying the drama tax. So, how do we actually do this? How do we get our refund on this drama tax and take back our time and energy? It's not about becoming a robot who never has a bad day. It's about becoming intentional. Here are 5 simple things you can do starting right now. First, do an awareness audit. For 1 week, just be a scientist in your own conversations. Pay attention to when you're tempted to complain or gossip. What's the trigger? Who are you with? Ask yourself, what am I really feeling right now? Am I just bored? Am I insecure? Am I trying to fit in? You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Second, master the conversation pivot. You don't have to be rude to shut down gossip. You just have to learn how to redirect the conversation. When a coworker starts with, "You won't believe what Mark did," you simply pivot. Say something like, "Speaking of Mark, did he finish that report for Friday's meeting? I want to get your take on it." You're not judging them. You're just smoothly changing the topic to something productive. You're signaling that your time is for building, not for tearing down. Third, embrace radical responsibility. This is the ultimate cure for the victim mentality. Shift your focus from what you can't control, being other people, to other things that you can control, your own actions and attitude. Instead of complaining about a problem, ask yourself, what's one thing I can do right now to make this 1% better? That shift from blame to ownership is the foundation for all success. Fourth, curate your inner circle. You can't live a positive life surrounded by negative people. It's impossible. Take a hard look at who you spend most of your time with. Are they lifting you up, or are they dragging you down into the mud with them? It might be time to set some firm boundaries, or Even lovingly distance yourself from those chronic complainers. Find people who talk about ideas, visions, not other people. And finally, step 5. Fill your life with purpose. Honestly, the best way to avoid drama is to be too busy building your own amazing life. If you have exciting goals that you're fired up about, you just won't have the time or the energy for petty distractions. Replace the time you used to waste on drama with time spent on passion projects, a fitness goal, or your financial plan. When you are the main character in your own story, you lose all interest in being the spectator in someone else's. Gossip and drama aren't harmless little habits. They are a silent poison. They are a hidden tax that robs you of your time, your focus, your relationships, and ultimately your financial future. They keep you stuck on a treadmill of negativity. But the best part is you can opt out. You can stop paying these taxes starting today by becoming aware, pivoting conversations, taking responsibility, curating your circle, and filling your life with purpose. You reclaim all that wasted energy. You can redirect it from tearing things down to building things up. You start investing in the greatest asset you'll ever have, yourself. This is the real path to building wealth, and more importantly, to building a life you are truly proud of. Leave a comment below with one step you're going to take this week to cut out the drama tax from your life. Let's make a deal to build each other up. If you're new to my channel or returning for some fresh insights, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Until next time, I'm Christine. Thank you for committing to a life of freedom, choice, and abundance through financial literacy. Until next time, bye for now.